Welcome back. In this video, we're going to continue with YelpCamp. We're going to add in our header and footer partials so that we can dry up the code, so that we can have the basic HTML boilerplate that we're so far missing. So we need the head, the body, the title, but also we want to be able to include Bootstrap, which is our second goal here. So we're going to set up the header and footer partials and our layout and all of that. Then we're going to include Bootstrap and then do some very simple styling using Bootstrap. Okay, so we'll get started here. I'm inside of V1 still. I'll let you know when I go to the next version, but we're still doing some very basic things that I'm considering basic setup. So it's still version 1. First thing I'll do is inside of views, we'll add our partials directory. So we can do that from here, make directory views / partials, and then we'll add in a header and footer.ejs file. So we'll do touch views / partials / header.ejs. And then I'll use the up arrow and do the same thing, except footer.ejs. So we have that. Now let's work on filling out the header. So C9, views, partials, header, and don't forget to use tab autocomplete there. Makes it a lot easier. And we'll add in our basic HTML boilerplate. So we need doc type, and it's always good to practice this from scratch. So doc type HTML, and then we need the HTML tags. And then we need a head. Inside the head, we'll put a title, and we'll just write YelpCamp. And then we need a body as well. But remember, not all of this goes in the header file, because we want this to be the header of every page, and then we want our content goes here. So content from the template goes right here, and then we want this to be in the footer. So let's do that now. Copy this out, or cut it out. So this is our header. And then let's open up the footer file and put that in there. And just to make sure it works okay, at the end of the body, we'll put another paragraph, trademark, YelpCamp 2015. Again, I don't really know if that's what a trademark is supposed to do and where it's supposed to go, but we just want some text at the bottom. So we'll do that, save the file. Now let's include this partial inside the landing page. So make sure we have that open. And at the very top, we want to add in our include tag, which remember is an EJS tag, and we write include, and then the path to that partial, which is, if we just double check, we're inside the partials directory. So we want partials / header, and we don't need .ejs. And let's do the same thing at the bottom with footer. There we go. And let's just add some space here and save. So this should give us everything up to the first body tag, the opening tag, and this should give us everything, which is really just 3 lines so far, the trademark paragraph, the ending body tag, and the closing HTML tag. And let's see if that works. So restart the server, or just start it in the first place. Node app.js. This is on the landing page only, so we need to go back to the landing page. And we have a small problem, which is that we linked to it incorrectly. And that's a really simple issue to fix. We just want to change this so that it's not with the slash. So include partial / header and partial / footer. Remember the slash, as we saw, is really important. That tells it to go back in the root, which is not what we want. So let's try again. Refresh the page. Now we have our trademark at the bottom, YelpCamp 2015. And we also have, you can't really see it, but we also have the head and the body and the title that has been set up for us up here. Let's do the same thing for the campgrounds file. So let's type them again from scratch. Always good practice. So we want include partials / header. And then I'll copy this one down and reuse that down here. Let's make some more space. Partials / footer. Just like that. Restart the server. Now on the landing page, we still get the trademark, but also, well, I don't even have to do that. I'll click on the link that we added. I also get our trademark, YelpCamp 2015. So now we have a partial for the header and the footer. Let's include our first style sheet. So let's start by just including Bootstrap. And I have a CDN open. So you can either use this exact link, or you can just Google Bootstrap CDN and include that link. But I'm going to do this one here. Bootstrap 3.3.5, and and then close out of here. And inside of the header file, inside the head, I'm going to add in a link. And remember, for our link tag, it's href. Needs to be that URL for Bootstrap. And we can also add in rel equals style sheet. And that should give us Bootstrap. So we can always make sure by restarting the server, and just by refreshing on any of these pages, we should see a difference. There we go. So I have a new font. Our spacing has changed a little bit. We can look at the landing page as well. And that's changed the color of our links, the font, the size of things. Still not looking good, but it's at least showing us that Bootstrap is successfully included.